can you easily track Greek gods and their roles? Imagine walking through ancient ruins in Greece and seeing statues and temples that tell stories of gods and goddesses. How do you know who is who and what they stand for? Well, understanding the Greek pantheon is like having a map of a huge storybook filled with gods, each with their own special role. The main gods are called Olympian gods because they lived on Mount Olympus, the tallest mountain in Greece. Zeus is the king of the gods and rules the sky, bringing thunder and justice. Poseidon is the god of the sea, earthquakes, and horses, often shown with a trident. Athena is the goddess of wisdom, warfare, and crafts, and she is often depicted with an owl or a helmet. Apollo is the god of the sun, music, and healing, usually shown with a lyre or laurel wreath. Artemis is the goddess of the hunt and wilderness, often with a bow and deer. Ares is the god of war, known for his spear and armor. Aphrodite is the goddess of love and beauty, symbolized by a dove or rose. Hephaestus is the fire and craftsmanship god, often shown with an anvil or hammer. Demeter is the goddess of agriculture, represented by a sheaf of wheat. Hermes is the messenger god, with winged sandals and a staff called a caduceus. Hestia is the goddess of the hearth and home, and Dionysus is the god of wine and festivities, often with a grapevine or cup. To keep track of these gods while traveling in Greece, visit their temples. The Parthenon in Athens is dedicated to Athena, showing her importance to the city. The Temple of Poseidon at Cape Sunion overlooks the sea, reminding us of his domain. The Temple of Zeus in Olympia once held a giant statue of Zeus, emphasizing his role as king of the gods. The Temple of Hephaestus in Athens is well preserved and honors craftsmanship. These temples are decorated with sculptures and art that show the gods' stories and symbols. Many have signs or guided tours explaining each god's role. Learning their symbols helps you spot them in art and architecture. For example, a thunderbolt or eagle for Zeus, a trident or horse for Poseidon, an owl or olive branch for Athena, a lyre or laurel for Apollo, and a bow and arrow for Artemis. Recognizing these symbols makes it easier to connect the gods to their stories and their temples. So, next time you visit Greece, look for these temples and symbols. They are like a visual guide to the stories of gods and goddesses that shaped Greek culture and history. Combining visits to these sites with a little knowledge about each deity makes your trip more meaningful and fun.